Hey everyone. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than the videos I put out thus far. It's a little bit of real talk. So before I get fully into it, I'm going to go run and talk to this wizard over here and get into the abyss to start throwing out these chinchompas. Just doing one of the faster. Wait, what level? Alright, yeah, I'm fine. She's level 192, it doesn't matter. Um, saw her go there earlier. I'm like, screw that. The previous world I tried to do this intro on, like, there was some guy with seismics and like uber mage armor, and I was really scared. And I was like, no, I have no food in this inventory. So yes. Anyways, okay, that someone's really tryharding over here. Okay, there's another spot that's also optimal, and it's right over here, so it's okay. I can just like chill right here and be good. Wait, like right here. Okay. So just chug range pot, chug some prayer pots, and also get that vampirism going. You can either use soul split or vamp. I like vamp. And then penance. Anyways, okay. So flip that little anguish on, and there we go. AFK to the max, no problem. 360. No scope. Okay, so real talk here. There was a clan member that joined actually last night, and one of the first things they said was that they had played the game for like 10 years and they'd never been in a clan. So they were very appreciative for us, accepting and all that. And of course, it's no big deal to us. Like, we like people to be in our clan. Like, it's a nice home, and truthfully, it's why I still play this game. Having a good clan just gives you someone to not only, moving slightly this way, to not only like bounce your ideas off, but coming back to the game after like a 4-year hiatus, things just don't make sense. I mean, I had no idea. Like okay, this for instance, I'm using this crappy Kirill's offhand pistol crossbow. I don't know why it's called a pistol, but either way, like, I'm using that because I haven't gotten chaotic because I didn't bother because I got the royal like as soon as I got back from QBD. And I had no idea that you now could wear whatchamacallit, you could wear like the offhand pistol with chinchompas. Now, my memory may not serve me right. I'm not even sure if you used to be able to wear a shield with chinchompas. I don't think you could, but they used to be like a two-handed range weapon, basically. Which doesn't make much sense because you only hold them with one hand, but besides the point. I didn't know that until now, and that's something that I had to ask around and be like, why? Like, this is going awful slow. Like, what's going on with this? And I found out. But anyways, okay. So the real talk for today basically is talking about how this game in general can now be played in almost like a single player point of view. And I'm not speaking of like the Iron Man accounts enabling you to, or I guess disabling you to talk to other players or to trade with other players, and that's kind of like your choice. Like, that's okay. Like, that's a challenge, and I'm okay with that. But it just further throws out the point that this game can be played in that way, almost. Now, you may be like, Swag, what are you talking about? Okay, so if you joined the game after the Grand Exchange came into the game, it was a vastly different game before then. Now, you could say, oh, well, if you want that, go to '07. Well, actually now, with the typer that they put into the game last week, it does the same thing. I mean, there's no bartering. You're spamming. You can even like, uh, what word am I looking for? You can even filter the chat to be able to see exactly what you want and nothing else. And I guess I'm not saying I want like World 2 to come back where there's like 5 million spammers with all these auto typers and all this. It's not what I want, but it's very rare to have an actual human interaction in RuneScape anymore. And I love that kind of thing. I mean, I love people. Something I discovered last year. I was working basically a customer service based job in the food industry. Not like a server, but like in the same vein. I won't go into it. Maybe I will sometime, but either way. And I'd always thought that I was kind of a, not introverted, but like I didn't really enjoy the company of, people. Like I was fine just chilling, playing video games, and whatever, like and I discovered through slowly, like through the months of talking to people and having to deal with people, having to deal with, meaning in the most I guess endearing fashion, I guess I would be saying that I actually enjoy people, because people are interesting, and a lot more interesting than any sort of entertainment that you can really get. It's just, I wish, and I've gotten this a few times in the last few days. I've been buying Pure Essence because the whole update's coming up, and I've been buying it and selling it, and kind of bartering per se. And through the forums, you kind of get a little bit of interaction, but I mean, you send a tell, they say yes or no, or TY in TY, more like it in this game, and you teleport to them and you trade them, and then that's it. You don't have a conversation. You don't go, have, how's your uncle from down the street, how's the, did you hear about the old night, blah blah blah. You don't talk about that stuff anymore. You don't really barter. Like, it seems to be sin to say offer nowadays. Like, how much would you like for that? Or, whatever. I've had just countless number of people in the past few days that I've traded for Pure Essence, and I know it's like, it's whatever, but it's a few million gold, exchanging hands for it, at least. And this has just been me, pick up, fletching. Usually, actually, when I was doing fletching this week, that's when I was advertising buying it. And I'd say buying all Pure Essence, smiley face, because of, you got to put some charm in there. And people would put up the trade, and if I didn't have the offer of gold, or if I said offer, they would just completely ignore me. If or how much each, that would also be a just disconnected conversation, get nothing from it. Or if I would put up money and not say anything, and it would be at the offer, they would be like, lol narb, or, blah blah. And even if it was a market price, it didn't matter. And I'm not, when I say market price, now, just to give you a little bit of background, Pure Essence has been rising pretty substantially for the past week and a half with the rumors. I ran out of prayer. With the rumors coming up, or actually the Twitter posts, more than rumors really, that they're going to be making, Jagex is going to be making runes more useful. And in the poll, I'm sorry, not Twitter, in the poll, it got voted in. And so what that means is that all runes are going to be rising, so investing in, as not all your money, obviously, but I mean, if you're wood cutting and you're just chilling, you might as well just flip every rune, because you're going to make money regardless, because that's how this game works. And it's very obvious, and it's very easy to make money that way. And if you have any more questions on how I'm losing my voice, or the runes, please just send me a towel. We'll have a talk. We'll have an actual conversation on it, which is, kind of weird. So yeah, I probably missed some points in here, but I think it's enough for y'all to get the idea. And yeah, yeah. Before this becomes painful to listen to, I'm gonna cut it off. So thanks so much for listening and watching, and have a great day.